What is going on, everybody? Surviving Diddy, home before Christmas, as I call this one. We're back finally. Life had been lifing for a little bit. Sorry about that, everybody, that we wasn't able to come right at you right after everything that transpired. But Dom, how have you been doing?
You know, taking life a day at a time. That's all we could do.
Yeah,
So how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I can't complain, considering, as they say, considering everything
Yes.
going on.
Um,
All right.
we're back with our update.
Yeah. So
And,
what
and,
you?
and,
What
I,
you
and my question before we dive into everything,
yep.
and take a moment of you guys' time on this Saturday. Are you shocked at the the results of this case?
Good question. I mean, is people coming? What let's as people coming in, what do you kind of give your thoughts real quick?
Uh, Honestly, as I should be shocked, I'm not, because when you have access and you have money, and one of the interesting things that you spoke about with the jury not having to be kind of held in one place, like during the OJ trial, like at a hotel somewhere off grid. Um, that's that leaves kind of like an opening for people to be paid, and but also, to be honest and to be fair, there were certain things that I've been saying this whole time. I felt like the prosecution was missing and did not focus on. And outside of the tangible evidence of this video of Cassie, I felt like that was their core focus, trying to center on and shift their focus to the abuse allegations. Well, they're not allegations because we saw the video, but I think they stayed there a little too long when there were other things that were tangible that they could have also went against. Like, we talk about drug trafficking, and I've said this entire time. They didn't call the right witnesses in. Yes, Don worked with him. You should have been calling Aubrey O'Day. She's been public since
Ariel Day is kind of wild though. Like, I mean,
but
if I'm a prosecutor, I can't trust her
this
under
entire
testimony.
time, even post Danny DeCane, since the demise of Danny DeCane, she's been very vocal about her experience, what happened, what did not happen. I told you the whole thing about Gene Deal. Gene Deal would have been a key witness. Yes, he went back and worked for Diddy several times. Capricorn fell a little short, which it gives him a level of like loyalty, though they would have been able to punch holes or really get certain elements out of Gene. He'd been
Right.
talking about it publicly anyway. And so, since we talk about certain things not being admitted into court, like when we talk about music and all that stuff, they can't go to the internet and say, well, so and so said this. I would have said to the prosecution, hey, Gene Deal, though he has a relationship, a work relationship with this person, and he's worked with Diddy several times, there's something else that's there to ultimately like make him say, fuck this. And it can't just be because Janice Combs asked him to go to the car and get a pan of macaroni and cheese. I'm not saying that's what she asked. She asked him to do something which made him quit in that moment. So it was something larger than that, where you would have been able to investigate, even touch point on some of the topics that he's spoken about publicly. Like, I was there when this happened. I was there when that happened.
Yeah.
And I feel like I know that they try to not bring in people's past too much when we're focusing on something like the now, let's say.
But
They could have done it's so many areas and avenues where this could have taken. where the prosecution just dropped the ball. We know that he was trafficking drugs. Y'all talked to the dealer.
Yeah,
So
and that's the thing is like, where were the guns? Where were
yes, that's what I'm
all
saying.
those different things?
You
So it's
had-
I think the prosecution might. I think they got too cute, and they should have maybe. And well, I will give the thing is though, is we got to give credit to Diddy's legal team because
absolutely.
remember we were talking before. We were like, damn, he finna go to trial pretty fast. That was the thing. I mean, you're supposed to, if you want a speedy trial, you have a speedy trial. But I don't think the feds got cute and thought they had a slam dunk. I think instead of really pulling this out, really being like, you know what? Instead of in 6 months, because basically you're on this trial, we ain't gonna try you for another year and a half. Let you out on bail. Do what you feel. I mean, even though whatever it is, but I'm saying to make sure their case was secure. They got cute.
Yep, absolutely.
They got cute
Because
that's the thing. They got cute.
And then the and it just wasn't, it did, because things to me, it was like y'all was grabbing at straws, hoping to pull something out. So I do believe, yes, absolutely, he it was the prostitution thing. Like, y'all can prove that. Y'all know that's true. Y'all spoke to the escorts. Y'all did, all these different stuff. So yes, that makes sense. But when we would talk about like the racketeering part, and I was talking to another attorney about this, he was like, I knew they wasn't gonna be able to get to him with that. I said, but when we broke down how state to state, like last episode, how it's different. If he was somewhere like out here and it was the state pursuing him, he probably would have gotten that racketeering charge. But also a lot of that goes back to, if we're going to focus on this RICO, him funneling, doing all this stuff through his enterprise, like through his business. Yeah. So how are we not focusing even on that? How these prostitutes were paid? They were not paid out of his account. They were paid. That shit ran through his business. So I'm like, you're doing something illegal. First of all, like, you pay him, and I'm saying you're paying for coochie.
I think, and it's so many different random things that Diddy has to be not happy, but excited. Cassie should have been the last witness, but the problem is she was pregnant. They had to make her the first witness because she was like 8, 9 months pregnant. So they had 9 months. She should have been the last one, to be honest. And and once again, the prosecution be like, hey, our main witness pregnant. We might want to push this back until let's let her get 3, 4, 5, 6 months, get all the other ducks in order. Let's find out some of these more people we can pull out here, and I know, I wonder what the Gene Deal thing, and one of my boys, an attorney, told me, he's like, the one thing with the feds, if you have other charges or potential things that you have going on with you that are under you, they don't want to really bring you in as a witness. And I wonder if Gene Deal got some other shit that he might have been on, and that's why they maybe
possibly
speaking to the Gene Deal thing.
But think about, like, I'm not trying to be funny.
Yeah.
I would have called Misa Hilton in. I would have been so slick, and like we would have had a white, like the big, you like we on CSI or like Law and Order for real, and character, and then break down what's the relationship, what was the demise of what has happened in that person's relationship, to see what you would say. Because if I subpoenaed you,
you
kind of gotta,
but
it ain't no getting around that.
But at the same time, like, what can Misa speak to besides older things? Like, is that statute of limitation up? Because he ain't been with her in a long time.
I mean, it wouldn't be, but we could talk about as recent as the whole thing with her son being in his, we're gonna say, though he's grown, care, the whole DUI thing, the whole thing with him, and if they wanted to focus on his violence, which still, wouldn't be part of his RICO, but the whole thing at what was that, UCLA, where he
with the coach. That's just showing anger, but that's the thing, though.
It would build it, but you want to discredit the defendant. You want to discredit them. So you have to paint like a picture of this. you know, like, because why is Justin driving, going out drinking and driving? Not saying it's Diddy's fault, but she's saying that it was Diddy's fault. Or you bring in, like I said, Aubrey O'Day, and we talk about the pay or lack thereof a pay, the abuse as your artist, all these different things that they was doing. Then if you bring in Dawn, then you speak to her. She can speak to Danny DeCane and what happened at Dirty Money.
Yeah.
You got Gene Deal that comes in and speaks to,
but I still don't even think that would have got the racketeering charge, even with those people. I think you needed some hard.
No. I don't think that he would have necessarily. Gene might have been able to get that help with that racketeering though, just based on his job as his bodyguard. Gene might have been able to speak to certain things that we probably still don't even know, but as far as those other things, we would have discredited Diddy. So then the jury is like, okay, blah, 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 blah. Like, this nigga has a pattern of being, you know, this crazy, you know, tyrant or whatever. And then the judge can figure out, like, if they did that, if it's, you know, could be admissible, or they gonna, like, you know, or okay, this can stay, or this is irrelevant, or and then from there, then go, and then like you said, Cassie could have been that last witness. It just felt rushed and forced, and like they were not focusing on key things. Because like I said, like you said, the guns. Where are all these guns?
Yeah.
That has serial number scratched out. And Diddy can have a gun. Like, you're not a felon. So what's the big damn deal? It will make sense that you have guns. You fucking Puff Daddy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm trying to look up here because they were saying, I'm trying to look up here now. They were saying that they had like 6, 7 and more witnesses they were going to use, but they didn't.
I wish they could name like the list, but I mean,
they can't.
But I said, but they can't. But then the crazy part about this is like, okay, so you know, the whole time that, you know, Diddy or 50 Cent was saying Jane Doe was really his baby mama.
Right.
And come to find out, it's Evander Kane's ex-wife.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, plot twist, it's Evander Kane's ex-wife. Which, ladies, if look up Evander Kane, because that mother, whew, well, I thought that, I said, you lying. You lying. And she got Evander jammed up.
He would be hanging out at a Diddy party because he's a black hockey player that kind of be hanging with a little bit of everybody. And basically, he might have met her. She might have met him at, like, coming with him to a party.
Oh, you know what? I ain't trying to be funny. Evander don't strike me as a person that would be at a Diddy party.
Yes, he would.
Nah.
Yes, he would. Because at that level, you know, it's a fun party. It's almost like a white person that will hang out with Diddy. Then it's just a fun party. He's an athlete.
There's something I can see him. Okay, Evander, no shade. I can see him more like a Epstein vanity.
No,
no. I feel like
got no bread for that.
No, Evander. Well, I don't know what his net worth is now because, like I said, she had him jammed up in some stuff.
Yeah,
but I'm saying, so this is me saying he's tapped more into this side than this side.
Yeah, okay, I get that, but
that's
also,
what I'm saying.
Also, Diddy parties are parties that anyone will go to.
Yes and no, but I feel like it will be a little too for him. Like, I get you saying it's fun.
Hey, hold on. His ex-girlfriend is Chrissy Teigen's sister.
Oh, I don't know.
She was his fiance. Wow. Her name is Mara Teigen.
I don't know, but like,
damn.
It wasn't the crazy thing. Something like low key. Okay, and this is me.
That's what's up.
Didn't he low key like have a baby on the ex-wife?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I'm like, didn't something happen like that?
Got a lot going on.
It was messy like that.
He got a lot going on. But the
So
whole case, I mean, now let me ask you this. I mean, the cat celebrating with the baby oil and all this stuff, that's just sucker shit. I mean, I'm just gonna keep it real. That's just
can we
ridiculous.
stay here just for 2
Yeah,
seconds?
go ahead, go ahead.
Black people. That percentage of Black people, we're gonna say that we're gonna speak to that percentage because it's such a small percentage, because all of us ain't heathens and hooping and hollering for abusers like that we don't get behind them nor support them or anything like that. I need y'all to go and have some hustle and some business about yourself, because y'all are so embarrassing. There's no way in hell. And it's not even about, this ain't even about like, oh, y'all embarrassing us in front of these white people. Y'all just, it's just in general. Like, have some sense.
All across
Have
the
some
board.
class. Have some class. You know what I mean? It's one thing for you to be like, I really enjoy Puffy, blah, 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 blah. He makes like great music, which is, he will say this. He makes great artists. He has people that write for him that write things that are dope. But to be outside in the public eye, dousing yourself in baby oil, supporting somebody that would never. And here's the thing too, and I'm gonna keep it a buck, that you would never get in a Diddy party anyway.
No, I'm saying, are those people even real, or they paid? Maybe that's what I thought.
No, you know,
Because they did say they were having people out there, paying people out there to have free Diddy signs and stuff.
I can see a free Diddy sign, yes. Baby oil, no. I don't believe that. That's just another level of niggerdom, like niggatry. Come on. And that's what I mean. Like, you know, people having purpose, understanding purpose, all that. Like, you just decided, oh my God, I know he's gonna be free. Let me go down here just in case. And then here's the thing.
Let me go down here just in case.
The nigga still is guilty of 2 of the 5 charges.
I know.
He didn't go home.
This is literally why we need the Boondocks back. That scene with the baby oil, I was like, that's a boon.
Aaron McGruder needs to come out of retirement for an episode and make it like an hour episode.
Look, I don't know how much money do we need to come pull together as the community and just be like, yo, we got you $500,000 through a GoFundMe. Do it. and we'll wait 3 months just for one episode.
I mean, listen, how about we DM him and ask? Say, hey,
sure there's a stack of people.
Like, hey, like we in your request box, please, and we can find an email and say, hey, if we could crowd fund $500K for you to do an episode of the Boondocks.
Can we get it?
One,
going?
would you do it? 2, can I have a voice so I can get my credit?
Hey, look, Diddy. Look,
and then all you got to do at this point, he ain't even got to ship it anywhere. He can make it free to everybody and put it on YouTube and reap the benefits of it.
You know what? You ain't lying. He sure could. He sure could. It's wild to me though. But now let's get into the why I named this Diddy Home by Christmas.
Okay.
All right. I think he's gonna be out home by Christmas, yo.
Okay. So part of me is yes. Part of me could potentially be no, just because I know the maximum sentence for each of those charges is like 10 years.
10 years. Yep.
I don't think Puffy is doing 20 years.
No, because he's not a prior. He's not a prior.
Yes.
Felon.
So my question is this: do we think that the judge has a little bit of ego here? Because you would think they would let him out on bail or bond after the ruling. And the judge said absolutely not. I said no to begin with. I'm not letting up. My foot is still on this nigga neck. Do we think that's ego?
No, he's been pretty fair this trial
Yeah,
though.
he's
The
yeah,
other lawyers,
he's been
pretty fair.
irritated this whole time though. Just with certain things.
But and the thing that people can't, and maybe he not home by Christmas. Only thing is because he may have seen a lot of evidence we didn't get to see and know they fucked it up and be like, okay.
So that's what I was going to say.
I'm about to drop a nickel on you at the minimum because I saw all the shit in the back in the chambers of stuff they didn't bring up, things they didn't do. I've got all these different things that they don't know about, so that it could go against him is what I'm saying.
But then is that even relevant now because we have you have the court system and then you have the court of public opinion. So my question is like, is that stuff kind of removed as he goes into his ruling, which they're due back in court when in September?
No, October.
October.
Yeah.
So this is what I mean. So now he still has to sit.
Mm-hmm.
It could be potentially, like you said, him going home by Christmas because now he would have been in there like a year.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have him on some sort of saying similar thing, maybe like a house arrest for a couple months or something. And then maybe do independent on what the probation,
he's gonna have an extended probation on now. I'm talking about it might be like
absolutely. I think he'll definitely have a longer probation. Then he'll see the inside, and I could see him. I don't even know if they would let him leave the country.
No, he ain't leaving no country.
Because you could get permission for stuff, but I don't know.
What is he going to be able to prove that he doing? What show is this? What money you really need? You supposed to be this big baller. You good?
He about to get that. Cornelius said he got hella time served. He about to get that Meek Mill probation.
He probably is.
Yeah, I don't even know what Meek Mill so stupid.
He probably is though. Low key.
No. So that's the thing. It's like I just was wondering, like, do we think that the judge is like, you know what? This nigga gotta sit a little longer because like I'm sick of the bullshit, and because judges also have a reputation to uphold too. So, and there's some judges that want to be looked at like they like cool with kind of being lenient and understanding. There's some judges that want to be seen as a hard ass, like you sweating blood, bullets when you come into his courtroom.
Yeah, Cornelius 15 years probation. He's that's what I was thinking, something like that.
Yeah,
he might give him the whole 20. Give him a nick in jail. Maybe I'm wondering a nick and 15 years probation. Like he may have to serve the 20, but not in prison.
Yeah.
And 15 years probation. I mean, you want to be out of jail, but you're gonna, man, that is, and you're gonna have to report every week.
Yeah.
To your probation officer. That's exactly what they waiting for him to get a speeding ticket.
Listen,
that's exactly it. That's the thing, that man. When you get on and then they can get other like, man. If I'm Diddy people, I'm like, yo. I mean, if anything, he needs to talk back the probationary time. I think that's more.
Yeah, it would definitely be that
actual time you was serving.
Yeah, because you just really got it. But then that forces him. It kind of forces him in a situation where he gotta change. Yeah. It forces him to have to change. And we talked about that. Said when he gets out, is he still Puffy or Diddy, or is he this other person? Like is he refined? I mean, he ain't been in long enough. I might at this point we should be calling him brother Abdul Karim Jabbar or something, because a lot of Negroes come out and they of the nation.
Yeah, Cornelius said right here though, Meek Mill, he did get locked up for the Willies.
This is America. I mean, and to me that's wild. But I understand. But y'all do everything for the gram. Y'all do everything for the gram. So it's definitely something else.
Man. I mean, shout out to Matt. Matt up in here. He said he's gonna log in. He logged in the SOC network shorts.
Oh my
Uh,
gosh.
so what you think 5 years? What's the max? What's the worst case scenario? This is he gonna be on his knees praying, coming out?
I don't know, but like I said, I think that if he in there enough time, he will come out and he'll be of the nation.
You said that he'll be doing what now?
He'll be of the nation if he stays 5 inside.
Oh,
I don't think he.
hold
I
on,
don't.
hold on. You said he's gonna be the Nation of Islam. He gonna be NOI.
Yes, that's what I said. I was like, he got to be in there long enough to come out part of the nation, because they gonna get him. And then,
Are they gonna get him, or does he just insulate himself and tell them he wants to be in Gen Pop, like with the celebrities and stuff, and just do his little 5 years?
I don't. Okay, but that's the thing. It's like the what the judge did, not letting him out, is kind of it's kind of tricky. Is it going to be, like you said, time served? He out after October, and then 15 years probation, 20 years probation. But like you said, it is. I'm interested in what. I know this sounds crazy, but I'm so interested in what that plea deal was, because that plea for him not to take it had to be something where it was an absurd amount of time of I don't know, maybe probation, maybe. But like you said, that will be the main thing that you got to worry about. But at this point, it's like, hey, you got the 2 of the lesser charges. Like, you were found guilty of 2 of the lesser charges.
Yeah, but
and we know he low-key blew that nigga car up. We know that. Well, shout out to you, Kid Cudi. Congratulations on your nuptials.
Oh, he got married?
Yeah, he got married.
Okay.
But
Kid Cudi better watch out though.
I mean, at this point, if something came up and it was something weird, like, you already know who to point to. It's Kid fucking Cudi. Who is beefing with Kid Cudi? Nobody. Outside of Kanye West and this nigga. And you open his nieces and nephews' Christmas gifts.
Yo, that's wild.
Because you thought he was fucking on Cassie, and she was not your girl at that time.
Hey, that's hilarious though. The idea that
I don't know. Like, honestly, how this nation is set up, I'm not shocked at anything. Like I told you, I'm more shocked at the whole Ben McLemore situation than the Puffy situation, because there's a level of celebrityism that also goes behind that. And like you said, who knows what interactions could have been with jurors or whatever. But
coming out doing a party,
like you said, the prosecution, there were key elements that they should have focused on, and they did not do that. They rushed this, and that could have been, and honestly, that could have been the defense kind of pushing for that.
No, I said that. That's why I said that's a good drive by the defense.
Yeah. So I think that it just is what it is. God damn it, my picture failed. I knew I heard something.
I mean, so so Diddy gets out. If it's less than 5, does he come out? Somebody, Lee's Roy said that he coming out of the party at the Masters. Does he do something big like that, or does he get low?
It would be in his best interest to get low, and because.
But can Diddy get low is the question. Like, it is in his nature.
Click what Cornelius said on the screen.
Hold on. That nigga better be Sean Combs.
Because that's exactly where I was going. So this is where I was going. So shout out to you, Cornelius. I was gonna say it's in his best interest to be low key, and he might even have to come up with a pseudonym, like and operate business under this other name. To get shit done. It'll be people that'll still want to be attached to him, based because of his, business smarts, because he is a smart businessman. Like, we're not gonna take that away from him. We said smart. We didn't say honorable.
I say he's a good brand person. He's a good
Okay.
marketer.
But that's also, but that's part of his business. Like
That's true.
he
Fair
knows.
enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Good point.
But I didn't say he was honorable or favorable. Okay.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I do think
I just
there'll
don't want to
still
get
be
ahead of
people,
ourselves. I don't want to get ahead of
yeah.
ourselves.
I think there'll be people down the line. I think it'll be something else where, you know, he just kind of got to go off grid and operate anonymously to get deals and stuff done.
He's gonna have he might you know what, low key he could become a venture capitalist, low key.
Yeah.
And just an angel investor, like,
Yep.
you know, I mean, it'd be SC Enterprises, and they just invest in different random companies.
Yep.
And it's angel investors, so you don't necessarily even know fully who's the investor. That's what he's gonna have to do.
Yep. For a while, because like I mean, at this point, Diddy pushing what? He
56, 57?
56. Yeah, he in his mid to late 50s. So honestly, like, and he's still good. Like he's still good financially. And I think that's what he would have to do, because it would be a while for him to, like, for big networks and stuff to start messing with him.
Yeah.
And like you said, he need to do the right thing and get them people back. They masters free of charge.
Oh, he definitely giving them back now. He need the money.
But then you think about it, like really think about those albums. What's like outside of the Biggie albums and Faith and some of his other, like, who else did he have?
Oh, yeah, 112. Yeah,
but I'm like, is he really making money off? Like, give 112 they bastards back.
No, he's making money. I guarantee he's probably making money off of Cupid. Only You with Biggie on there and Mace. He getting money off of those are the ones that be in like movies and video games and stuff. He getting money off of some Faith stuff for sure. He getting money off of you know who he's getting money off of hella for that one single, Cherie Dennis.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know if her name was Sherry.
That song has been in all kind of TV shows.
Oh yeah, that I love.
Yeah, think about it, dude. I saw that in a commercial a couple of years ago. I was like, oh, her one song. He's juicing it.
Where is she?
It's a good question. She was bad too. She was bad.
Yeah, she was a cutie.
Yeah. Cherie Dennis.
I don't even know, like.
Hold on, Cornelia said, let's be real. He not built like that. He an intention whore. The damage has been done. His world will never be the same.
But that's what I'm saying. He has to operate. He would have to hire somebody to, like.
Does he just get all plastic surgery and just make himself a new person?
Oh my God. What is this, fucking Face Off? No.
No, I'm dead ass. He got enough money to do it.
Well, honestly,
you can't hang out with your kids.
No. But for real. His best bet is still gonna be people that fuck with him, and still people that'll see him out like in Miami or something and be excited to see him. But his best bet, honestly, is what you said.
The angel investor
is like an angel investor. No, Russell Simmons moved to another country.
Exactly.
That's what
he's saying. That's what he's saying. He moved to another country.
Yeah,
I'm interested to see in a few months how this is gonna play out. I mean. At first, it was funny to me how many brothers was like super excited and happy, but then I was like, "What do you expect?" You know what I'm saying? What didn't expect? But like I said, this is one of those cases where them cats could be on something, but they're right in the idea that we didn't see anything fully to get him on no racketeering, even though we understand that it was like I just needed like a little bit more. I just needed like I don't know what it was, and maybe the prosecution shouldn't have been on the salacious shit as much as they were. Like that stuff kind of could have been, you know, him putting the nut on his titty, his chest, and all that.
That's the thing. Is like
it made it salacious more than
it didn't need. Like, listen, for me, this is all research for something else. You know, another project. And I'm down, and But like we talk about double standards and all of that. I'm like, yo, it's wild to me that nobody has called this nigga gay. Like nobody has said he's gay. And not that it's relevant. It's not relevant, but I'm talking like the aftermath of that, because we know our community. So, which is also an interesting side too, because the Black community is still very homophobic.
I'm
A
wondering
lot
if
of
they
things
couldn't
are
get no
still
dudes to
very
testify.
taboo.
I wonder if they couldn't get any guys to testify, maybe that he actually had.
Well,
erection.
now, now him and Cassie have a suit that's like a pending lawsuit. I don't know if he filed. Well, no, I think the guy did file. It was a Black escort. That came forward and said that he was paid by them, but he ended up with the STI.
So he's suing Cassie too?
Yes.
Oh wow.
And then, if I'm not mistaken, there was another lawsuit that just dropped against. I think this, like you said, he got to be an angel investor, because he got to be able to re-up.
Mm-hmm. Because he gonna have to get out of the lawsuit.
I think he'll be lawsuit Puffy for a while, lawsuit Diddy,
lawsuit Diddy,
lawsuit Combs for a while, because
lawsuit
I think
Diddy.
he's going to be
like that.
embroiled in like several lawsuits. It's still going to be people, because at this point, people have seen that, okay, criminally, like, I'm not going to get anything, so my best bet is to just go to civil route.
Lawsuit Diddy.
Yeah.
Free Diddy's publishing.
Free Diddy's publishing.
All right, Dom, we just want to do a quick one for everybody. Where can people hit you up at?
Y'all can hit me up wherever you social network at St. Angeles. And yeah, subscribe to my YouTube. Watch my videos. I need my watch hours.
Yeah.
I want to be monetized so bad by the end of this year. That is a goal of mine, and I would love to grow my following.
It's a goal. I've been trying to help you, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And then I have a homegirl we're gonna sit down and work on a plan too, because she just got hers monetized. But mine too is like about subscribers. My subscribers like engage with me even on. I would love to be at 10,000 followers on Instagram by the end of the year. Working on that.
You about what, 2,000 from
it? It would have been. I was at 8, but now I'm back at 79 something, or 78 something. It's weird. So I might give you those spot follows. I'm at 79.34. And I was at 8. So, or y'all just hate me that much, or y'all unfollow me, which is cool too. Y'all be lurking on my shit, but I need the people. Like, it'll be like, I'll look at the metrics of something, and I'll see how many people have looked at something, and I'm just like, so y'all looked at it, you shared it, you probably talk shit about me to your friend, but you didn't like it. Just harder than move along.
Harder than move along.
Child. So
well, we will definitely be seeing y'all. We'll be back when we find how much he on time he gonna get. But we also be gonna do we want to do Reasonable Doubt live, or should
we'll probably do Reasonable Doubt live. Oh my God, King of the Hill is coming back. They changed the art on Hulu, because y'all know I watch old episodes, because that is my comfort show. And baby, they changed. I'm like, oh my God, they updated it, the artwork, to like the new updated series, and they're aged forward. So yeah, I'm excited. Yeah. So we'll have other stuff. We want to get y'all engaged. We want to do something with y'all. So we'll figure it out and be giving y'all content.
Yeah. And we will be seeing y'all soon. We appreciate it as always, y'all. Peace.